Alright, so after scouring the internet and finding YouTube on how to make storage for your Jeep JK hardtop, I decided to make my own. So we went to Home Depot, got 8 2x8s. Oh, I'm sorry, they're 2x4x8s. 8-footers. What I did was I pretty much just cut that down to a 6-foot by 4-foot box, and using those boards I just reinforced the middle. Now you don't have to do that, you can just run the 2 long supports and it should be fine, but I didn't really like it how it was bowing on me, and so we just did that. And to use nails, I don't have a nail gun, so I just use screws, Spax screws, construction screws, 2.5 inches. That should be good. And you see what I did here. This is the 6-foot. I cut it to go on the inside of the frame. I used 2 screws for each board. Then I screwed them this way as well. Now what you want to do is you want to just screw this one on first, leave this one off. The reason being is so you can screw these in. I gotta hammer this in so it squares it out a little bit. Because if you put this one in first or last, you'll forget to screw these in. So again, there's 2 screws in every connection. This ended up being, your boards are 1.5 inches, so that's 3 inches short. So instead of making these 4 inches, there ended up being like 3 inches or 3 feet and 8, somewhere around there. Just make sure it's square. And then I just measured the width for all these, just cut them individually from the scraps I had from the rest of them. And that's pretty much it. So next, I tried to get the pulley up, and maybe I'll do another video on that. So just go over pieces. Again, it was 2x4x8s. I got 8 of them. Made a 6x4 box. Used the scraps to reinforce, which you don't have to do. And then to hang it, what I'm going to end up doing is I bought these 3x8 or 3/8, I should say, eye bolts. I believe they're 6 inches long, and I drilled a hole all the way through the bottom, and they're washered and bolted on the other side. I'm going to end up having 3 on each side. I only have 2. I didn't get too many, so I have 1 and then 2 right now. I'm going to end up putting a 3rd one in as well. And then the idea there is this is going to go on the ceiling, up on the ceiling of the garage, and I've already marked where the eye hooks will go. Now, I haven't determined how I'm going to get this up here yet. I'm probably going to lag bolt it up to the stud, and then there's 2 different types of eye bolts you can get. You can get the ones that just screw in, or the ones that bolt in. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to do the screw in lag type or just the bolt in type. The problem with the bolt in type is if I end up bolting this up there, I don't know, I'm going to end up using the same holes, you know what I mean? I have to be careful on my spacing, just be careful on spacing. And then my garage is huge. It's got 16-foot ceilings, so it goes way up there. So basically just measured out the same distance as the eye hooks, and then you just bolt up, like I said, you just bolt up this piece, and then you put your other 3 in there, and then wherever it hangs, it'll be good. But I have to get that pulley system because I'm not really sure where that's going to go. So just a FYI, I do not have garage door openers, but for those of you that do, here, this one's down. You got to be careful where you mount your pulley. You don't want to go in between your 2 rails, because your garage door opener is going to end up hanging down in the middle with that slide hook that pulls up the door. And if you end up putting your pulley system here, you're going to be in trouble. So you're going to have to backspace it far enough away. Of course, I have a light up there, which I'm going to have to deal with. But yeah, so there you go.